This is Uncle Jackie here with news and sports. I'll be right back with y'all in a few.
T.O.N.Y. T.O.N.Y. So bring it back. The real talk of New York. That means no tap.
You see, he talks like his shit don't stink, but he's cool with people. I knew he's fine. Just Uncle Jackie better. Jackie was alright. Uncle Jackie was excellent. Fucking guineas. Uncle Jackie. Uncle Jackie. Line, everybody get the line. Listen the fuck up. It's going down. Pay attention. Alright? Now, niggas a little bit, bitches a little bit, the flights a little bit, the heart a little bit, bitches a little bit, faces a little bit, fuck the wall, I'm the motherfucking general. Niggas a little bit, bitches a little bit, the flights a little bit, the heart a little bit, it's a little bit, it's a little bit, fuck who you are. When I walk through, stop, silence, remain quiet, babies don't cry, thug. Yo, I think it's time we take a fucking time out to hear what Harlem got to say. What, niggas? Harlem on the vibes. You don't want no problem with us, guys.
With the game, I'm standing out in the crowd. Also up, got a stack that can't stop my vibe. Got the beats banging, speakers bumping loud. I'm the king of the game, I'm standing out in the crowd. I'm so hard, got a stack that cash. Yellow tape wrapped around, I'm making a splash. My flow so hot, it's burning up the scene. When I step into the room, you know what I mean. Yellow tape, yellow tape, yellow tape, yellow tape. We on fire, we the ones in charge. Ain't none time. Turn it up, let the beat drop low. Yellow tape everywhere, it's our time to show.
Practice. I can show you practice. I can show you how to put $1 million in a mattress. I can show the difference between an icon and a classic. Baby in the major should be rolling in a basket. I'm advanced, and it's a lot of dance. From anywhere, my jewelry jump like Ja Morant. And Kif Tower shorts got me tanning with the babes. You would be a surfer if you ever had this wave. I just switch up my cabana, they throw shade. Matter top 5 and top wives, know I'm the fade. And throw them out the loop, I be mute, playing cute, nothing to say to you. Cause when I'm back home, I'm like Kyrie, I won't play with you. This is magic with the fur. Tim Duncan on the spur. Tanya Harton on the skates. This that Kobe number 8. This the kick over the head in the hand of Sue Bird. This boy's superb. All I got is 2 words.
Uncle Jackie, what it do? What it do? What it do, Doc? How you, bro?
What's good, bro? How's everything, man? I'm doing good. Thanks for asking, man. What's going on with you?
I'm cooler, man. I'm cooler. This is the start of a new era, man. You know what I mean? For those
Golden,
that don't know, the start of a new era.
the
That
golden
boy
era.
Trump is in office. That's our first bit of news. That man Don Juan is in the office now, man. It's official now. I mean, to
Man,
my wife, when I say
they
Donald Trump is in office, I don't want to hear no, he's not in office yet. I don't want to hear that. He in office. And as a matter of fact, to my wife, the next time we take a shower together, I'm gonna pee on you. You're gonna think it's romantic. Like, oh, for real? We're gonna sit down in the shower. I'm gonna pee on you to reestablish my dominance over you. Trump is in office.
Yo,
Serious
yo,
face, salud.
You a wild one. Yo, you a wild one, bro. But yeah, Trump is in
What's
office.
up, Miss Brinson?
It's
Nah, I
about to
say it
be.
again, bro.
Hey, Miss Brenton. I said, yeah, Trump is in office. It's about to be 4 years of madness. I don't care what people say. It's gonna be 4 years of so-called realness. He gonna show you his gangsterism. You know what I mean? Everybody want to say they want to see real. Now, real's about to hit the fan and see how real people really is. You know what I mean?
Exactly. People say it, but
Oh,
people not really.
but but
People
but
ain't really built for the real.
he he made it official. There's only two genders in this world, male and female.
But to keep it real, Doc, before my fingers go on this one, what did he really change? Because if you ask me, and you ask the billions of people in the world who have, their brains together, hold my hands again, there's always been two genders. There have
No,
always
he
been two genders.
no, but that's for people that's saying in the world, and that's for people that don't don't have to identify and not going through that crisis. You know what I mean? Cause we gotta put it to fit what it is. It's a mental crisis that's going
Illness.
on in America that
Yes.
has to be brought to the forefront because there's a lot of people that suffer from this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a whole lot. And
And
it's, it's more and more every day.
he just put it into aspect of listen, there's only A and B. There's no C and no D. Okay, so if you don't
No matter
affiliate
how you
yourself with
feel.
A or B, then you're gonna have to do something about your illness that you're going through. That's all that was. That's how I took it.
Listen, you're either born. Now we're gonna have to fix our minds real quick. I mean, I just don't want to get too vulgar. We're either born with a C or a D.
Oh, facts.
So whichever one you got is what you got. Otherwise, you know what you are, lady or gentleman. You're just gay. That's it. You're just gay. Anything else is like we said, is mental illness, and it's actually like nobody's even going for that. Like that's not nobody else should have to suffer for your suffering, if that's what you want to call it. So I'm glad this man is in office. I'm glad we're gonna get some, common sense gonna take precedence because nobody got time for that.
But just like he's in office and he did that one aspect, he also gonna put down other things where he's gonna feel that America going to get acknowledged for it, or America name is going to be um branded on it. You know what I mean? And I go by what he switched over to the Gulf of Mexico, the Gulf of America now, or Gulf of United States of America now.
Yeah, something
Um,
like that. I wish Moose was here.
he also changed the I had a whole bunch of things that just went through my head as I was just talking. Pause. Um, yeah, he doing a lot of things, bro, and some is good. He pardoned everybody from January 6th. Um, but we have to put in perspective what we just had in office as far as Biden and the non progress of America, non progress of the economy, non progress of everything for the last 4 years that we've been through. You know what I mean? It's been a setback. And I think a lot of people been living in delusional as far as life in general. You know what it means to be a Democrat and a Republican.
Oh, that's most definitely because Democrat, it seems to be like boo hoo, like how they used to say when we were little, and I really didn't understand it. And then when I took to the streets, I still didn't. It's not that I didn't understand it when I took to the streets. I didn't care. I didn't care. So, and at that time, I'd have said, when I would have thought Republican is for the rich, I'd have deemed myself a Republican because I was getting money, and I really did not care. But as you start focusing in, you start peeping. It's like Democrats are just fucking crybabies now. They said that before. They've been called crybabies my whole career. But now the way things are going. Now back in the day was different. Maybe the crybaby, oh, you're fighting for equality for, minorities. That's cool, but that's not what the fight is about anymore. Not at all. It's a different kind of minority, I guess, if you want to say. But that's sickness. That's not like, nobody's hurting these people. Nobody's telling these people not to be who they are. It's just, don't try to have us identify with you, because then now that makes us crazy too.
Yeah, but
And that's
but
just
but
real
see,
shit.
but you see what it really comes down to, and it came, and this what I've been coming to my conclusion for within the last, I say, 4 years. It comes down to you educating yourself. You understanding where we came from, and when I say we, I'm talking about African Americans. You know what I mean? And to know where
Right.
you came from before the welfare, and the government, welfare act came upon. It's not That's not the right name for it, but ever since the subsidies came out for the government to help out the minority, we've been really fucked and really delusional about our affiliation as far as political. Because anything before this welfare act, we was independent. We was our own. Cause the government did not want nothing to do with African Americans, and they seen that our
Right.
business was thriving within ourselves. We had to have our own community, our own township, our own everything, because we was not wanted by white America. You know what I mean?
You talking about
So,
Tulsa?
well, and not even just Tulsa, but just us in general, how we moved as a culture, as people, that as African American people, we moved
Right.
as within ourselves. Because if we interacted with the regular folks, I'm gonna call them regular folks because that's what they was. um, we didn't they didn't want our business. We had to go to the back. We had to get the leftovers. We had to get certain things that wasn't, So when we started having our own land and our own businesses, we sell amongst to each other. I just seen a special about a guy in Mississippi. You know what I mean? His family was his great grandfather and grandmother was slaves. But then after the slavery, these guys thrived amongst themselves. They had their own land, a couple acres, and they had their farmland, and from there they had family live on it. They had certain animals, and they would sell it to within the community because they didn't like how they were being treated by white folks. But I'm saying that was only one community in Mississippi, but it was several communities around the world where we had to interact how we like that. So I'm just saying that once that act came out with them helping us or having subsidies for African Americans, we went downhill, and we thought that Democrats was the shit. Lyndon B. Johnson was one of the first ones who did that, and when he did that,
I
he
think you
still did.
maybe it was Kennedy. Kennedy was a Democrat too, I believe.
Yeah, but
Right
Kennedy,
before Lyndon B.
yeah, but Kennedy was moving his act, and once he did, he signed over the act. He was still racist. He was still racist as far as he wanted to, he did the civil rights. He signed it over the Civil Rights Act, the act, as well as Americans being allowed to go in the army. And his thing was he wanted the African Americans to go on the front lines. You know what I mean? He wanted the African Americans to go on the front lines, but he didn't give a fuck about us. You know what I mean? So he was like, let these guys go on the front line, let them, establish whatever they need to establish over there. And then when we came back, we were still treated like how we was treated. And not saying that none, like Americans ain't treated, white Americans ain't treated unfairly by the government either, but we were just down and dirty, being treated. You know what I mean?
No, I got you. You made perfect sense. But just to get back what I was talking about with the gender stuff, this is going on now. These are one student and one teacher.
And now that makes up for you lost your job or you're suspended without pay for your job. Correct, as the soccer coach. So you were the creep in this. I have to ask, did other employees at the school take you aside and say we're on your side? Did anyone protest your suspension? And none of the other employees did. Other community members have supported me though privately. It's beyond belief. Thank you for complaining, by the way, at very least. Blake Allen, what did you do wrong in the eyes of the school and how were you punished?
I was in the locker room and the trans student walked in and the rest of the team was in there and we were really uncomfortable and I left and I told the school and they just shut me down and said there was nothing they could do and I was later suspended because I voiced my opinion that a male shouldn't be in the women's locker room. And then when we 14, I was Christian.
14 years old. And you complained about a dude in the girls' locker room. You got suspended.
Yes.
Yo, that. Could you hear that, bro?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly why I left Planet Fitness, because how you suspend somebody that feels uncomfortable because there's a whole dude in the bathroom with them. But how,
That's
like,
crazy.
and you got the soccer coach misgendering, like, I mean, he coaches what, I don't know if it was male or female soccer, whatever student he misgendered. It's like, the student probably made a big deal out of it, but it's like, this is the girls soccer team, you're a boy, or this is the boys soccer team, you're a girl. Either way, it don't fly. Go with your gender. It doesn't
Right.
matter. Like, I remember back in the day, there was nothing for the girls to do. So yeah, if you got that girl that was real special, yeah, she probably played on the football team when she was really little. You know what I mean? Of course, she probably played on the basketball team with the boys. But after it is no excuse for that anymore. They're literally, no matter where you go, there's a sports for ladies and gentlemen. Maybe not football, but I mean, it's there. It exists. So to sit there and penalize people for not being comfortable, for misgendering, like, no, that's just crazy. Why do we have to fall into this fucking delusion? And that's why I'm happy Trump is two genders. There's no, and next he got to do with getting away with even talking about that shit in school, at least in the
No,
elementary school at least,
but that's
and
why.
junior high school.
But that's why he put that into effect because it was affecting the kids. Like you cannot force this upon us. You know what I mean? Like like they've been forcing it upon the kids, and without the parents having knowledge of it or whatever case may be, this is crazy, bro. It's just crazy.
It definitely is. And for people to hate Trump so much, why is it only him that sees that this is a problem? I mean, like, for real. I mean, people can feel how they want to feel. People don't even like people who, voted for Trump. Just because you voted for him don't mean you're a quote unquote Trump supporter.
Hmm.
It
I
just
mean,
means his politics are better than Miss Harris.
I mean,
That's all.
like you
That.
can't be wrong with a lot of things what Trump is preaching, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, if you want the best for the world, best for America, which we live in, I mean, he's not preaching nothing that's not. And again, if it comes down to you doing your homework, you having knowledge of the situation that he's talking about. And like I said, all things that he's going to do is not going to be the best interest of America, but it's going to be the best interest of his supporters. You know what I mean? And you can't go wrong for a person
Right.
to go about that. You know what I mean?
Uh, I mean, people need to just wake the fuck up, man. Like, America is getting weaker, and I'm not going to even get into that because I'm saving that for Thursday. But yeah, we're not the same America I grew up in. It's not even the same New York I grew up in, or we grew up in, rather, Doc. It's not the same. Everything you gotta pamper and coddle and adhere to people's emotional bullshit. I'm not. I've never was one for that. And to try to make me, you just gonna piss me off because I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. It's just fucking dumb. And the judge or whoever that I get in trouble by, if they don't see that it's fucking dumb, then I mean that just says a lot about the country and where it's headed. Because why? If I sat there and told these people, like, during the whole Joe Biden administration, I identified as God. That's why women didn't get boyfriends. Everybody's still single. You get what I'm saying? Because I hear you praying. I just don't care. I sound crazy, don't I? I sound crazy, don't I? Anybody feel like worshiping me? I am He, known as Him.
Yo, stop.
I don't care about religion. I keep that shit to you right now. I am religion. How about that? I identify as religion. The Alpha, the Omega, fucking all of it. The beginning, the end. I'm Genesis, I'm Exodus. What you want? What do you want? I'm not crazy. That's what I am. That's what I identify as. And I would like if you would identify, I mean, delve into my brain and do the same thing. Be stupid
But you
with me.
see, but with that, you don't. You got to have enough followers to build up a talk. You got to build up enough followers to build up a thing to have a controversy go through, like how everybody else got it. Because remember, like being, you know, another sex or being trans or being LBGT and everything else.
Alphabet City.
Um, it that didn't started, you know, with Democrats. It didn't start 4 years ago. It didn't start 8 years ago. You know what I mean? People been feeling whatever they've been feeling on the inside or whatever, and they have power from now legislate from senate
Legislature. Yeah.
from city councils, from all these people that hold authority figures because they went along the lines of I want these people vote, so let me cater to what they saying or let me agree with what they saying. And even if these guys could be heavy religion, you know what I mean? And I'm going opposite from
Right.
what you saying, you know what I mean? If you heavy religion and religious and God is God, whatever, being LBG, that's not part of God. You understand? It shouldn't be part of God according to how you read the book. You know what I mean? So
Right.
now, as a senator, you you have conflict of interest now because your belief is not going to be the same thing as what um your people that's voting on you want. You understand? So if they a lot of them is non-believers of God, then you're gonna have to leave your righteousness and your religion behind. You know what I mean? So a lot of people water themselves down. A lot of people bend. You know what I mean? A lot of people bend over, pause. You know what I mean? So this political thing is just out of whack and out of sync. I can't hear you. We
My
can't hear
fault.
you.
Shit is
Okay, there
definitely
you go.
not my fault.
All right.
Shit is
There you
definitely out of whack. Shit is out of sync. This isn't the America I know. Like this woman, I got a woman here. She went on a tangent, like spitting facts, like, and it's the new America. It's the new America, bro. And this is what happening, and nobody is saying shit. And the few who do say something, they're being silenced in one way or another. Here we go.
Exactly. Not recognize you as an American citizen. You are intentionally missing the point because it's not about TikTok. It's the fact that Republicans and Democrats across all legislative branches can expeditiously and unanimously pull together like never before and probably never again to streamline legislation banning a social media app while completely ignoring everything important to us. They can't pull together to make sure my kids don't get stopped while they go to school, to fix the economy, to mandate livable wages, to take tax funds out of single family homes so I can afford my fucking mortgage again. They're doing fuck all about homeowners insurance, stealing billions of dollars from Americans, and then leaving them for dead while their homes washed away in a flood or burned to the fucking ground in a fire. They, like every other country, can't pull together to outlaw the poisonous substances that are put into our food, creating an epidemic of obese, diabetic, cancerous Americans who need to lean on a healthcare system that you fuck all the mandate in way of quality of service or cost. They won't give us free healthcare. They won't invest in infrastructure or education, but all of their efforts collectively go to banning the social media app. California is on fire. North Carolina and Tennessee washed away. New Jersey has geoplasmic wars over it. Our kids get shot in school, and our economy is on the brink of fucking collapse. But their top priority is banning social media. That's where the effort goes.
You heard her. You heard what she said. That woman went on a tangent like no other. And it's real. It's like, but it's crazy. The little, what, 12 hours it was off? Was it even 12 hours? It was like 3 hours it was off.
Yeah, I don't think it was all
The
12
few,
hours.
yeah, it wasn't even off 12 hours, and people were going ape shit. They should have kept it off. That way they send the kids back outside and shit. Go outside, man. Go scrape your knee. Go hurt yourself, man. You know what I mean? Just sitting up. this TikTok shit, and everybody losing their fucking mind. Like, what was you doing before TikTok, dickhead? Like, are you making money? You ain't making money. So what are you? You just looking at shit. Go create your own shit.
Shit crazy, bro. This
Like, go
TikTok.
create a memory. Like, they going ham for TikTok, Brody. People losing their fucking marbles. People marbles already gone, but it's like, wow,
Do it for the vine. He's not gonna do it. He's not
I
gonna
ain't gonna
do it.
do it.
I ain't gonna
I
do it.
ain't gonna do it.
Do it
I
for the
ain't
vine.
gonna
Do it for
do
the
it.
vine. The next thing you know, you're doing it for the vine, bro. But look how far we came from doing it for the vine, you know what I mean, to TikTok, and everybody's doing it. You know what I mean?
World star. Word.
Uh,
Yeah.
we just got
Word.
dumb.
This is
We
for the
just got dumbed
gram.
down.
For the
We just
gram.
got.
Hey
We
yo.
just.
Yeah, we did get dumbed down. And this topic actually is kind of fucking blowing my alcohol, man. Like, man, people are sheep, and I fear for this country, bro. I really fear for this country.
But look. But we gotta look at it this too, bro. Um, we look at it both sides of the coin. Look, for the last 4 years, and even longer, we have fact finders on Facebook, on Instagram, Twitter, and they will ban you for certain things. You know what I mean? And it started out with the Black Lives Matter things. A lot of things was getting blacked out. Trump was saying shit that people didn't want to hear. He got banned. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, when he gets back in the office, because when he got in the office the first time, they kind of calmed down with fact finding until the coronavirus came back out. Then they had the fact finding come back up in full fledged, but not like how hard it was going on before. Pause. But now,
Right.
um, he gets in office. Right before he get in the office, you got Facebook, you got all these people that run these companies saying, "Oh no, fact finding people is no longer needed. We don't need them no longer." Because now a lot of shit that he's gonna say, which whether it be true or not true, is gonna be allowed on these posts, allowed on these things, and not just him, a lot of people. You know what I mean? And a lot of people
You think
very
we're gonna get our freedom of
influential.
speech back?
Not really, but we're gonna have somewhat of our freedom of speech because I look at it like we get we get chopped up for saying certain curse words, certain slangs, you know what I mean, which is inside dictionaries or which is not no way or form violent or a criminal or any type of thing, and we get banned and we got to edit our videos and this that and the third. You know, what I mean? We got to watch what we say on our platform. But now you got people that do drill rapping, you know what I mean? That say all types of I'm smoking on this and I'm smoking on that person. I'm gonna go catch you and then stomping on people's grave. Like you guys allow negativity, which promote violence, which has violent intent and visual to it. But we out here promoting news, we're promoting opinions, we're promoting truths and facts and we can't go about our way. But I think it's going to change for us. I think it's really going to change for us, and to a certain extent, we ain't going to be held accountable, for the certain words and things of that nature.
HWF Live was good. I ain't gonna front. I hope we get some type of normalcy back in terms of freedom of speech because that shit just. I mean, it's in a what is it in the Constitution? An amendment? It's like freedom. That's an amendment, right?
Yeah.
I was about to say commandment. That shit is an amendment, like, and it's just basically been taken away from you because you want to use a social media platform. So I can't say what I want without it affecting or being detrimental to the community. Like, man, please, man.
Yeah,
As long
but
as I'm
but
not threatening anyone, or
but listen, but
any,
look how
yeah,
look how double edged sword it is. We can't do this on our platform, which we say we are sports news casters. You know what I mean? Um, what else we say? How else do we describe ourselves? Hosts. to a show that present, you know, topics of the day, topics of that people that want to hear. You know what I mean? So we are current event type of channel. You have
Hmm.
videos that goes on the same platform that shows violence, criminality, all types of intent, and whether they don't know if it's truthful or not. When they ready to use this inside of the court of law, they know it's truthful then. They're not saying that it's fantasy then. You understand? So
Right.
let's not use it. You know what I mean? Let's call it for what it is and say, yo, YouTube, you suck. You know what I mean? Real talk.
YouTube, you suck. Real talk. Like, you know what I mean? You take these, y'all take shit from people. Y'all don't give no explanation. Y'all don't
No,
even let people rectify it. Nah, we just don't want you to have it. You came up too fast because that's what it looks like. It looks like hate.
no,
It looks like you hate on somebody that came up too fast, even though it doesn't hurt you in any
bro,
kind of way.
bro. But I believe that's fact. When you come up too fast, if you send some types of audience, you open up a wave one way or another, they stop you. I used to always wonder why people have two, four different channels, backup channels, and I'm like, what the fuck do you need a backup channel for? What you need that for? You know what I mean? But I understand, just in case one channel mess up, I would have a following that I could talk to because if I lose that following right there, I don't have it no more. You know what I mean? So it's just crazy, bro.
I had to build this one up. This was a backup channel too, and it's just lucky I was sitting there experimenting, and while I was experimenting, I was getting followers on it. So I'm like, all right, it is what it is. And speaking of it is what it is, you're gonna move on to the celebrity entertainment. Uh, I want to keep it on. While we on Jim Jones and Cam, and it's not Cam now. Well, we get to that. But basically nowadays, everybody lying about where they from if you allow people to tell it.
Man, oh
So
my
now
God.
we got Jim Jones ain't from Harlem, but in all fairness, Jim Jones said he was born in the Bronx, but he basically was one of them shuttle kids, going from uptown to the Bronx, uptown to the Bronx, uptown to the Bronx. Now we got somebody talking about Dave East from Harlem is not from Harlem. You got Tony Yayo who recently came out and who said he was actually born in Brooklyn, but he was raised in Queens. So I mean, he's a little bit about with Tony Yayo. Oh shit.
Hey, now, asshole. Bird them up, it's crazy. I was born in Brooklyn. Do anybody know that you born in Brooklyn? Okay, now, asshole. I always get but I'm a Queens nigga. How you just said it. You said it.
Yeah, he with Uncle Murder. That's Uncle Murder, Tony Yayo, and he's on $1 million worth of game with Gillian Wallow.
Brooklyn, nigga. Fuck Queens, they got no hospital? Nah, my parents was from Haiti. They came to Brooklyn. So
He said, hold on, pause it. Yo, he said Queens ain't got no hospital. And if you know Queens got very far in between hospitals. Like that shit is like very far apart from each other. The hospitals that they have in Queens, like Queens, you basically by yourself out there. You know what I mean? But go ahead. That shit was
Yo,
funny as
listen,
hell.
if you born in Queens or about to be born, you might as well. I'd rather be born in not Brookdale. What's the murder hospital on Myrtle?
Woodhull.
Woodhall. I'd rather be born in Woodhall than to be born somewhere in Southside Jamaica, Queens. Because to me, in my opinion, Southside Jamaica, Queens Hospital would only be good for trauma
Hmm.
because they was getting it in back in the '80s, and I would not want to be born there. Like, send me to Woodhall, man. I'll take a chance with Woodhall. And I'm gonna come out with my own confession. I wasn't born in Harlem either. I was born in Mount Sinai Hospital. It's on 98th Street though. But I kept it clean though.
You ain't Harlem,
To
bro.
keep it
You ain't
100,
Harlem.
after the hospital, I just went up the block. To be for real, to be all for real. If you know where Mount Sinai Hospital is, and you know where Tab Projects is, after the hospital, I went straight up the block and went home.
That's
So
5 minutes.
yeah, but I'm still
That's more than 3 minutes away. Yup. Yep. So nope.
I was born in man. I
You
was born in
Manhattan.
the upper East Side,
Nope.
Conda,
Call it for what it is. Manhattan. It's
Central
called
Park East.
Manhattan.
My fault. I was born in Central Park East.
It's called Manhattan for people that don't know them local areas. They call Manhattan. He was not born in
Yeah, to be
Harlem.
technical, I'm a Central Park East baby. Now we gonna get back to these Brooklyn dudes. Yo, I ain't gonna front. This whole segment was stupid. Uncle Murder funny as hell.
You're from Brooklyn. No, I know what you said, but all I know is Queens. Oh, that's some new shit. It's my brother. My Brooklyn brothers. That's like, yo, I don't know if we that. Y'all people tweet that together. Nah, hell no. No. Hell no. Good, bro. Nah, he's telling hell. Good. You want to get locked up in foreign countries, nigga? There you go.
Hell nah.
I don't know. Wow.
Yeah, I'm going on my own tour. I'm about to leave on Thursday.
I don't know when to get up. They won't tell me how much time this shit got. Yo, I like Gilly and Wallow. I ain't gonna front, bro.
But Don, I just been watching. I was watching the Eagle game show. The show they did when they went to the Eagle game. My first time watching the show. I done seen clips and all of that, but to really sit there and watch it was my first show. Was watching that show. I mean, Willie funny. I mean, Gilly funny. You know what I mean? He's just mad funny.
Yeah, Gilly. Yeah, when you get the chance to actually get out the streets and actually be the clown or the fool you actually can be, because you know what I mean. You can relax. Yeah, he's a fucking clown. I mean that in a good way. He's a fucking clown. He's funny as a motherfucker. He be killing me, especially when he be trying to get at Wallow. But yeah, yo, as you can see, Tony Yayo, born in Brooklyn, going through it because Uncle Murder there. Uncle Murder's wanna, shit. Everybody from Brooklyn is fucking Brooklyned out. Then he goes to Davies. We're gonna take it back uptown, Lenox Ave. Well, in this case, First Ave.
Yo.
Yeah, yeah, you hear me?
Yeah.
You can hear the video?
Wow.
It's not from the hood, bro. Don't do that, bro.
Still can't hear it?
Yeah. Can hear it now.
Maybe it was just you. I'm playing it twice then.
But now if you playing, I can hear it.
Hold on. Yo, I ain't gonna front. I love Davies. Davies is fire. Now I never met Davies. Davies younger than me, but I swear I ran across him probably somehow, some way. And where you said he was from? Somewhere in Queens, his aunt or somebody was in
Ravenwood. For
Ravenwood. He used to say Ravenwood in his raps too. So I mean, people be from everywhere, but if you had to pick where you gonna want to be from, Harlem. So I mean, and then it's not like he ain't got ties to 1199. So I mean, it's just like Jomo. The whole shit just like Jomo. And oh shit, I got the vid for how my homie, not my homie, excuse me, but how the homie became Jomo. Wow, because that's a story I never knew, and I knew the nigga, whatever. I used to know the nigga a long time ago.
I was born in 1976 in July.
I couldn't pronounce Guillermo, so I said Jomo. He was the most beautiful baby. Nice head for hair, chunky little cute little thing. It was just something about this young man. He's going to be somebody great.
Self-love, stay tuned 1 week Saturday, so you can't get your weight from it. The 80s was a motherfucker. The 80s was a motherfucker.
Jim was always my ride or die. Sneaking out there, doing my little hustling. That was my partner, holding me down, I go whichever way.
Learning things fast at a young age. I was in my own little world since I can remember when my mom first showed me how to take the train and shit like that. After that, it was all me. I don't know if people really know what it is to sleep in a crack house. These are some of the places I would have to go to see my mom. Everyone in my family knows his mother and my grandfather. The only person that didn't do it was my grandmother. And I love her for that. She was the only one that ever loved her. She showed me what
Damn.
was. She showed me what being a man was.
All of
That's what I was with the family, but my family loved me so much that I was able to go live with them and they treat me like they were own things like that. So I moved a few places in 1199. I'm going to my stops.
East side, 109th, First Ave, 1199, the nines. We used to call it.
the nines, still the nines.
Dad, myself, sisters, Jim and I shared a bedroom, take out hanging with the dudes.
Like, the second floor, that's where my game at.
Running around playing tag, curly afro, forward with my curly. You know what I mean? We were brought up in the church.
I was born in 97.
Word. I ain't even know he was born in 76, bro. I ain't know he had that many years on me. I ain't even know. But I mean, I ain't gonna sit here and say that was the homie. I just knew he was one of the, one of the older brothers on the block, and we used to hoop. Man, shit, he from the Well, I thought he was from the projects. But to keep it 100, Weeks Avenue, that's where my aunt is at. Was at. She had to get the fuck from over there. That's what me and Sean Black did our thing at. That shit dangerous over there, bro. Even to like maybe to this day, bro. It's like, yeah, I definitely say, yeah, I'm from Tab too. He tried to throw the nines in there. I don't know about him in 1199, so I ain't gonna speak on it. But yeah, most definitely. Weeks Ave, that shit is that shit together. That shit like Brownsville, bro. Weeks, Anthony, I think it's a Rodell, Clay, Toppin, all that over there, bro. Off the concourse. That shit bad, bro. Like they was trying to. That's another story too. Never mind. But yeah, but never. But yeah. So everybody from somewhere. You dig what I'm saying? So we don't know where nobody from. They gonna rep what they feel, highly favored, or where they feel they got the best memories or most memories. So I really don't give a fuck where nobody from. Just put that heat out. You heard the shit Jomo coming out with? He got a song. Well, he got a couple of he had a song going that Cam and them for they latest shit. I think I gave a snippet before. Here's another snippet. Here's the same snippet actually. Yo, I gotta give Jomo so much props because he was so trash back in the days, bro. He was too high.
He was,
But
but
now this
again, like we saw where he came from. He was and people from New York know, you know what I mean. I mean, maybe not so much he from the Bronx and this, that, and the third, but know that he was the hype man. He was the background, dude for Cameron videos. You know what I mean? He wasn't. Where was he at in any video? Point him out, and we guarantee we could point him out. You know what I mean? Like he was
right.
nowhere a star
Yeah, people
player
probably didn't even
and
know.
getting it. You know what I mean? And Jim Jones' name didn't come up to after he got affiliated with the Bloods. You know what I mean? Real talk, and became the top dog with them. And more towards with the
Yeah, the
slam
capo status.
with yeah, and he got his status and more so inside them slam videos and them what's the motherhood videos from the streets
I know what you're talking
um
about. Smack.
yeah, Smack. Yeah, the Smack video. That's where he got credibility from because they went out to Harlem and seen him on the street. He rhymed out there. like how the blockwork TV works now for you young folks that's listening. I mean, just like how the black folks TV work right now with the young folks having the mic outside in the street and you guys rap, the young guys rapping. Smack was, the DVD that went around, showed people in the hood, not even rappers, but they came across rappers or rappers invited them or they got to pass through the rappers, one or the other, you know what I mean? And
Or hustlers,
yeah,
or yeah, whoever was
yeah,
prevalent.
yeah, you know what I mean? Whoever name was in the streets, you know what I mean? And that's the first time I
Right.
I, I seen it may not have been Smack, but I
Jomo.
believe it's Smack. No, the female the female rapper from Brooklyn, the blood chick
You're
that
not
we
talking about
know.
Young and May, right?
Yeah, Young and May. Yeah, Young and May. Young
I
and May.
saw
That's
her
the way
before. I saw her on Facebook.
I seen her on a video where they went inside Brownsville somewhere and she was with the Bloods and she was up there and she wasn't even rapping, you know what I mean? And maybe she did spit on camera, but she was a no name at the time, you know what I mean? And she was just about I become a rapper that I seen and I'm just saying how people got their credibility and a lot of people got their follow how they got their following. They remember
Yeah,
he was
you right.
before the internet days, you know what I mean? Before the internet
Yeah,
wasn't
it
the internet,
is.
you know what I mean?
This how I knew Jomo was making moves, and everybody else who knows from Harlem how he was making moves. Like, wow, really?
Yo, chill out. Hey, yo, chill out. Yo, what's up? You coming down? Oh, man, I'll be coming in home early. Get the hell out of here, man. Let's get going. Man, I'll be there in a minute. All right.
And what movie
That
was that?
that's a video. That's for Let Me Know.
Okay. Okay. See, I tell you, he was nobody inside the videos.
That's what I, bruh. I mean, and that's when I knew Jomo. That's when the nigga walk up, yo, Jomo, what's good? Yo, what's good? Then it became, whatever. It's another story. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, it's like, yo, this nigga doing good. That's what I'm thinking. It's I was in the Mac at the time, so I'm sitting there like, this nigga Jomo doing good. You just being seen in a video, but how the way that shit go in my head. First, we show
hmm
you in a video. Then I put you on my album, which nigga put them on me, my mom's, and Jimmy, and that shit stunk. But then you get more features. I put you on some shit underground because when Dipset became a movement for them 6 7 years, yeah. Now Jomo is rapping because his first album was not good. The
but
second
even
album was good.
but even when he was rapping when Dipset came out, he wasn't getting no play because you still had Hell Rel and the Ghost. What was it? Ghost? What's his name? Ryder. What's his
J.R.
name?
Ryder.
J.R. Ryder. You know what I
J.R.
mean?
Ryder.
So them they and Hell Rel. I mean the Hell Rel. Yeah, purple, whatever. But yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Purple City Bird Gang.
yeah, there you go. Like he was still Jomo was still in the streets. You know what I mean? His credibility got built up through the streets and not rapping. Even from there, you know what I mean? Even at that time we talking about right there, he wasn't popping. You know what I mean? He was probably making music, but he wasn't popping.
Yeah, I mean, well, you know what? You could be, yeah, you got a point. I see what you're saying. I'm just thinking about you running with the niggas that's hot. So, by default, people gonna listen to what you gotta say by default. So it's like whatever you say, just make sure it counts.
Mhm.
That's why we love J.R. Ryder when he first came out. We thought J.R. Ryder was the next thing. What's the other dude
Exactly.
from D Block? It was J.R. Ryder and
J
it was
Hood, J
J
Hood,
Hood.
J Hood,
J
J Hood.
Hood.
Yeah, J Hood.
Yeah, those
Hmm.
is the next new niggas that was supposed to come up. We all thought that,
Yep,
bro. If you ain't like
yep,
J.R. Ryder, you like J Hood.
yep.
I
That's
just so
fact.
happen to like both of them niggas. I thought they both
That's
was good.
fact.
Yeah, and then look who they
This is
coming up with.
and I think this was
Right.
before me and you was even talking about music like that. You know what I mean? I mean, I
Nah, it's
wasn't
like a
making
little bit
music.
after, because I was bringing
Yeah,
the
but
albums to your crib.
okay, okay. 'Cause I know I
Yeah, it
used
was
to
a
like
little
J.R.
after, because
Ryder.
that's when I was bringing the albums to your crib. We listened to me, my mom's, and Jimmy together, my nigga. That's when Cam
Okay.
actually put his mom's Mama Love on the song. And that song stood out. It's gonna always stand out to me because in the Mac nigga Tank was going hard. Like, man, this Cameron album is trash. He was like, come on, bro. Me, my mom's and Jimmy. He's like, me, my mom's and Jimmy. Like, what the fuck is this? So I'm sitting there like, And then I'm sitting there like, I know exactly what track he's talking about, bro. Like, damn.
No, it's
It's
trash,
like,
but
man. And Tank can know how he'll make your feelings. He'll crush your feelings. Like, nigga, that shit bullshit, nigga. But he used to listen to Master P and them. He's like, yo, I listen to this shit so I can laugh because they talk funny. Wasting
see,
$15 because dudes talk funny. But hell yeah, me, my mom's and Jimmy, like I can't get. Do you know how to scuba? I got a house in Aruba. Some shit. It's like, oh come on, man. It's like you should have put that play track. Like Mace put "Jealous Guy" at the end of his album because he was singing on it. It's like, yeah, this is a clown track. I'm being stupid. He shouldn't have put that shit in the middle of the album. Like I think I don't know if his mom's passed or not. I ain't trying to make fun of her. This is about Jomo. This ain't about her. But it's like, get out the house because I will shoot up. Federica will step to it. It's like, bro, you should have put that last, bro. You
no, well,
should have put that last.
wasn't he on the show with his mom? Didn't they have a show together?
Oh no, Jim Jones and his mom's, yeah, they was on some shit together.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was like, oh man, like, mm-mm. And oh my gosh. Yo, if y'all just look that shit up. Me, my mom's and Jimmy, man. Where's that take your time, young man? Mama used to say, don't you rush to get old.
I
That
didn't even know that.
song is,
I didn't know
yeah,
that was
bro.
a song. I didn't know that was that song. That's why I like that song. It was trash, so I
You
like it.
like the chorus.
Yeah, I
You
do.
like the chorus. You don't like the beat. Go listen to Jomo. You be calling me right after the show like, yo, I don't know why I said that live.
But I was
Cause
a Jomo fan. I mean, I wasn't a why I was a Jomo fan because I think he was a local dude. You know what I mean? You knew him. You know what I mean? He was a local dude to me type. And plus, I liked him. He was a hype man. He wasn't a rapper. Like I said, he was a hype man. So like it was
freaky
no reason
time.
not to like him. You know what I mean? There was no reason not to like him type of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
I mean, I always supported Jomo. Shit, his one of his songs was my damn what was it? Seventh, Lennox, and what about the East Side? Avadio, we blowing smoke while we G ride. Washington Heights, Dimelo, Papo, todo bien, Tato, Capo, Set out the tap where the killers is made. And that's all I need to know. That's all I needed to hear. Word. And then some in Miami, like Jomo got some classic shit. I mean, it ain't classic, but he got some shit. Nigga be like, yo, put that on. That summer in Miami. Put on, the Purple City Bird Gang, like mixtape shit. He got shit. It took it like he had to be groomed into.
yeah,
Remember,
yeah,
Murder had
yeah,
to teach him how to rap.
yeah.
Mace had to teach a nigga how to rap. So, because I'm sure they heard that after that, you know how to scuba? I got a house in Aruba. It's like, oh Lord. He's like, yo, we got to put your man on, Cam. Like, I normally don't do this, but yo, Jomo, listen to me real quick, son. You can't be doing shit like, do you know how to scuba? I got a house in Aruba, my nigga. You fucking up Cam shit with that bullshit, son. Yeah, this is what we gonna do. We gonna line the syllables up like this. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do that. Listen to how Cardair do his thing. Listen to Cardair. He only 15. I know that's embarrassing. I know that's embarrassing. You sitting there with a nigga 15 years old and he is murdering you.
I
He
mean,
is murdering you.
if you take it serious, you know what I mean, because if you take that serious, then yeah, then that's gonna eat you inside because a competition, talent. You think you want to be the best, you know what I mean? Like sports, you want to be the best in what you do, and if someone younger than you, better than you, then that's definitely gonna hurt. You know what I mean? But
Oh
You
yeah,
also, but you also gotta have that path, knowing that someone younger than you is going to be better than you, but the generation is going to get better. You know what I mean? And they're supposed to get better
yeah.
than you, in
Just
a sense. You know what I mean? But it's like a torch you have to pass. But sometimes people ain't ready. But um, it's like Biko, Latik. You know what I mean? He was better than a lot of dudes that was around me. You know what I mean? That we was around.
right,
And he was 15 at the time himself. You know what I mean? So it's like, and I didn't take that to heart. I just like rhyming ain't for me, but I just know this dude way 30 times better than me. You know what I mean? 50 times better than me, to be honest. You know
right. But to Latif credit, he spent a lot of time in Harlem. We're gonna leave that alone, and we're gonna change subject. Bam. Um,
what I mean?
but nah. I'm gonna shout out Jomo anyway, cause that was one of my favorite niggas, man. Pause.
Shout out to Jim.
Word, cause watching a nigga go from the nigga in Taft I'm playing ball with to the nigga I'm seeing in Manhattan Center with Cam and Mace, and Mace is the one that's the famous one. So you seeing them niggas in videos, like interviews and shit, to where I'm wearing a shirt with him, Cam, and Jewels on it. Like, oh shit, I got a Dipset shirt on. So you know what I mean? Shout out to Jomo. Now we get to my favorite part, the fucking sports, bro. Let's get to the sports.
I could buy me a blue
Yeah,
New York Giants hat.
I turn that shit. I turn that shit
I,
right back around if I was you.
yo, I gotta buy me a blue New York Giants hat next year, next couple of
I
months,
don't know.
or should I get a white one? Talk to me, bro. Are we waving a white flag for the season next coming up, or
Who waving the white flag? We just won a championship. I'm not talking about teams
oh,
that lose, man. I'm not
oh,
talking about teams that
I'm
lose,
bringing
man.
I'm bringing the yellow tape. I'm bringing the yellow tape signal back up. Yellow tape, wrap that shit around. You know what I mean?
Shout out to the Ohio State
Yeah,
Buckeyes. We
word.
do what we do, man.
Shout out to Ohio
We
State,
had to
but
do it.
I ain't gonna front. I like Ohio State. I'm not gonna act like I don't like Ohio State, but
Ohio
I'm a
State is
big
the shit,
I'm
man.
I'm a big East dude. You know what I mean? Notre Dame, in my
Yes, you
opinion,
are.
is a big East conference from back in the day. Yeah, guys don't know. You know what I mean? In my opinion, Notre Dame, St. John's,
Because
and
they're
all
not
them niggas.
affiliated with nobody. No, they
Yeah,
Big Ten now. Notre Dame is Big Ten now. But they
okay,
was nothing before. They was because they
yeah,
played against whoever they
yeah.
wanted. They was
They
when they
had
had Joe Pa.
they had like four teams and six teams in that conference that they didn't play conference. You know
No,
what I mean? They
that's
didn't have a
wrong.
conference play.
Joe Pa's the Nitty Lion. My fault.
But I like Penn State as well. You know what I mean? I'm
That's Big
local
Ten,
to them. You
definitely.
know what I mean?
Pause.
And stuff. But yeah. Shout
Yeah,
out to
this
Ohio
man is
State.
good with rooting for Connecticut. Who roots for Connecticut? UConn and football. Him. Who roots for Rutgers in football? Him.
Or
If St.
Albany
John's
and
had a
college,
football team, him.
LIU and college basketball. Me, Albany and college
Him.
basketball. Me. You know what I mean? I like those
Him.
teams for my reasons. You know what I mean? But there's mostly Eastern
Nah, I
Conference.
ain't mad at that because
But
on the that
but to be up and up, and to be honest with the people, it was because I wasn't that interested inside college. I didn't understand why a lot of older gentlemen watch college football, but now I understand that me being an older gentleman now, I do understand and I do respect college football a lot more than I did, when I was younger and just liking teams, just to be liking teams, you know what I mean? Because they were local, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna be honest, you know what I mean? Then this is the reason why I like local teams, but
I
I
didn't
do
know
like
that. You know who I like that was kind of local? Hofstra. They was D3. I like the Flying Dutchman before they disbanded them. Like when Wayne Corbett was there and Marcus Colston. I
hmm
think Marcus Colston was the last one to get drafted, and then they shut the football program down.
Yeah,
But I never liked. I've liked these guys since I fucking know.
yeah, that's
11,
right.
12
That's
years
right.
old.
Well,
I fucking loved Ohio State forever.
and you
I
even
used to
visit
I used to try to like Syracuse. That's where I
and you
learned the
even
option, and I didn't like it.
and you even went to go down to Ohio to visit the big U.
Oh hell yeah! I went to visit the
hmm
horseshoe. I got pictures, y'all. I got pictures of the horseshoe. Hold on, I think my earpiece is this shit getting on my nerves. But yeah, I definitely went to the Horseshoe. Had to. I was in Columbus, and that stadium is like one of the most awesomest shit I've ever seen in my life.
And that's
Yeah,
cool.
so it's
I
not.
mean, a lot of people don't have the opportunity to do it, and a lot of people do go Ohio and don't get the opportunity to do it. I'm glad that you did, and I know that was a big thing, excitement inside your life when you mentioned it to me and showed me pictures. You know what I mean? When you went,
Yeah, that shit
that
was
you
that was
really
dope.
enjoyed. You know what I mean? And I was happy for you because that was your college team. That is your college team. You know what I mean? So I was up.
Well,
But
I appreciate it. I'm gonna shout out Gemstar 620 and her sister because her sister's alumni, and that's the reason I got to do all the shit I got to do when I went over there.
nice, nice, nice.
And Dawn Ash is a fucking Michigan fan. My fault. Gemstar 620 a Michigan fan.
Oh,
And it's like, what the
well,
fuck? I don't even want to be here with you.
that's bad because I would have figured that she was Ohio State.
Mm-mm. Michigan, and she went to the University of Cincinnati, so she wouldn't have been Ohio State anyway.
What
Where
she been
she Kate
a
Kenyon Martin,
Bearcat?
Reuben Patterson.
She would have been a Bearcat. Ain't that a Bearcat? Cincinnati
That's
Bearcat.
what she was. That's what she is. She's the University of Cincinnati. That's the shit she rep. And I
Like
tell her, I mean,
crazy.
they football team tried to be good, but that's Big East, bro. I'm surprised you don't fuck with them.
No, but where they located at, like really not Big East. You
It
know
ain't
what I mean?
Ohio.
So that's the reason why I really don't fuck with Cincinnati. But I do have some type of knowledge of their basketball team. But
Basketball, I
um,
know. Football is trash.
yeah, I don't know about their football team. But their basketball program is was pretty alright at one point in time.
Yeah,
Um,
Kenyon Martin and the rest of them boys. They don't produce much no more though.
no, they don't. They don't. But like I was
Word.
just saying and thinking, like all the colleges that's named, and if you're a sports person, you know what I mean. You want to go down south. You want to go, to the west, Midwest. You know what I mean. To play amongst in a conference where you could play amongst people of an elite level. You know what I mean. College
Yeah,
level. You know
because
what
of
I mean.
competition.
Because you
And my
play.
rec, my shit to the young
Okay.
motherfuckers going to college, man. Go somewhere you can play. Don't go to fucking Duke. Don't sit there. Go to UConn. Don't go to these schools where you gonna get smoked by the person in front of you. Go somewhere where you look like, yeah, we need to get this guy on the floor as much as possible. You want to play as a freshman.
Hmm.
You don't want to sit back and this ain't football where you can sit back and learn and be redshirted and all that shit. I think you can redshirt in basketball, but man, fuck
And
that. Usually
football
it's
too.
it's the
And
era of
football
one,
too.
two, and done. No, football you can redshirt like, all right, if I'm sitting behind Drew Brees in Purdue and he's a fucking junior, of course I don't want to start my freshman year now. I'll sit here and watch Drew Brees and let his ass graduate and go into the
Hmm.
NFL. Then I come out, I'm still a freshman. But it was like that's not football. I mean, basketball shit. You don't even know if the person they recruit next year gonna be better than you too. So it's like you
Yep.
better try to get in where you fit in now.
Yep. Yep.
So
See
you might
that?
as well go to a yeah, go to a fucking shit. Go to University of Cincinnati. I'm sure they need motherfuckers. Go to them Valparaiso. They still D1. They D1. You're gonna get seen and you're gonna play. That's the whole point. And if you can get the team to win, shit, that's your ticket.
And and and
That's your
and, and,
fucking ticket.
and the perfect two examples are the people that I think of that had to split time or one or the other got their time cut short was Jalen Hurts and Tugua inside when he was in Alabama together. You know what I mean? You
Right. They
had
was
Jalen.
splitting time.
You had Jalen Hurts in the first quarter, and then you had Tua come in and sub him for the second half type of thing, and it was just crazy
Yeah.
how that developed for 1 year under Nick Saban. You know what I mean? So
And Hurt
and
still went to the goddamn big dance.
mhm, mhm.
And I still
but
don't think he's all that
I'm
of a
about to
quarterback.
say, I'm about to say maybe that stunts his growth as far as having be able to have a complete game or to establish a complete game because he didn't really have to establish that in college. You know what I mean? So yeah, yeah, because I don't think he's over that either.
But this like his third or fourth year, bro.
Yeah,
This is
but
he's gonna be
still,
doing Lamar Jackson shit now. Maybe not with the rushing, but the 4,000, 30 plus touchdowns. Even though Lamar did 4,000,
I
41 and
you
4. I
you
ain't
would
asking
think
for that,
so.
but damn.
You would you would think so, but he had a couple offensive coordinators. Not I'm not saying that you, but the play calling was whack. You got weapons. You know what I mean? You got weapons,
Hell yeah.
but to have under 175 yards a game, 100, that's not cool. Not with
That's what I'm
AJ
saying.
Brown.
He's not the quarterback. I don't think he can read the defense that well, bro. It's
That's what I
something.
think. Yeah, I think that
I
too.
don't think he can read the defense. Hey, Jalen, it starts from the safeties. Start from the safeties. Make sure your motherfucking safeties are where they belong. Make sure you know where they are on the field if they're not where they belong. Then you look at the mic. Then everything else falls into place from there. I'd even look at my corner's feet to see if they look like they about to blitz and see if they giving up something. But it ain't like, come on, bro. It's like your third, fourth year. You almost got a Super Bowl. Like, come on, bro. It's time. It's time. You playing? You know what he is? He's the black version of homeboy. With the Thor with the blonde locks. Jacksonville.
Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, bro. Like Trevor Lawrence, and Trevor Lawrence just don't run, so that's what makes him look worse than what he is. Jalen Hurts, at least he can run, so he can get himself out of a little bit of trouble. But it's like, bruh, your passing is just. You see, he is
Suspect.
going to be an issue with AJ Brown soon. I don't know if you
It
believe
is.
in that.
No, it has been to calm down, but it's going to rile back up again.
My man was reading a book, bro. He pulled the trees on him.
Yeah,
How you pull the
that's
trees?
how you read that. How could you read a book inside a stadium about a game? Oh,
In the middle of a
I don't,
game.
yeah, I don't get that.
That's saying a lot, bro. That's talking without saying a word, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, but Saquon Barkley, bro. How you feel? How you feel?
I love that dude. Pause. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, me too.
like I'm proud. I'm happy for him, and I'm. It's just sad that we wasted talent without putting stuff around and our offensive linemen, and to be able to have the outburst that he's doing. He's putting out
Yeah,
regular
Saquon
season.
Barkley is definitely he, he's fucking Hall of Fame already, man.
Facts.
Shit, he already
I
done
mean,
put himself there. He should have about 8,000 rushing yards. It should take him another 2, 3 years to get to 10, 11. He's on his way. Shout out to Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley, Saquon Barkley.
Saquon Barkley,
Fuck the
word to
Eagles,
you,
but
brother.
Saquon Barkley.
Yep. Yep.
What do you think? We
Real.
going to the other rival, the young boy, Jaden Daniels.
mm He's doing his thing, bro. Scary for a rookie quarterback to be doing what he's doing, bro. To be honest with you,
Yo,
and
Jaden Daniels is a fucking. He's awesome.
his poise, his demeanor, all of that for a rookie quarterback to be in a big stage and to keep on increasing the spotlight that's on him. He's doing a great job, and the coaching
Yeah,
staff is doing a great job with him over there as well.
they definitely are. I'm gonna shout out Bo Nix too because I mean, of course, he came along slower, but he came along. Pause.
Hmm.
He definitely,
Right.
he showed he belonged in the NFL. Next year, he's gonna be dangerous. Trust that
Yeah,
shit. San Diego better look
definitely.
out. I wish we could say that for us. Malik Neighbors, you're gonna have another quarterback, another what, 3, 4, 5, or is it 4, 5, 6? Yeah, 4, 5, 6. So get ready for a quarterback carousel. For me, I would look at what's his name in Atlanta.
Kirk Cousins.
Fuck is his name? Kirk Cousins, bro. I've been saying that shit, man. Kirk
Now you
Cousins,
have.
and let
I
him
mean,
train whoever the fuck y'all draft.
like, I rather Kirk Cousins than Donald. I mean, as long as just we taking the process and being serious with it. I mean, and I say if we could make the playoff with Kirk Cousins starting the season off great and we have to make a quarterback change in the middle of the season, such as Atlanta did, I'll be welcome to that as well. If the quarterback is ready for that, take the leash and take the team and go. But I don't think Kirk Cousins is is that quarterback for us. I mean, as long as we don't have to spend too much money, bro.
You ain't gonna have to spend nothing. The Falcons already paid him the 80 mil. So it's like, hey, we just take him and probably pay him a minimum and we go from there or trade for him something. Because
I,
Kirk Cousins this year, me watching him this year, like as much as I was supposed to watch Daniel Jones, Kirk Cousins is hurt. He's playing. He's not right. He came back. Excuse me. He came back from his injury too fast. Just like Brett Favre Jr. I said this before. They came back from their injuries too fast. What's Brett Favre Jr.'s real name? Aaron Rodgers could have waited because there was nobody to supplant him. Kirk Cousins rushed his way back because Michael Penix is there.
oh,
Even though it's
hey,
like, bro, they just paid you 80 million. They're not gonna put Penix over you after they paid you 80 million. Come back in week 3, which you probably what you fucking needed to do. Aaron Rodgers, you needed to come back week 2 or 3. And the Achilles shit, you can't tell me nothing because I have the same injury. And I still have no power. So it's like, yeah, rush back. Because I even rushed back and started trying to compete, playing quarterback again. And you know what happened? People saw and started rushing me even more. So I mean, take your time, come back, man. Ain't nobody taking your place on the Giants for sure. And now I think now Kirk Cousins is fine. I think he's 100% now. His season ended early. He's been sitting down, chilling for a couple of weeks. I bet you he has the itch. It's like this 90% feels better than I felt all season. So I think Kirk Cousins rushed back. Kirk Cousins definitely rushed back, and he actually was detrimental to the team. Like in the beginning, it's like, all right, cool. But as the season wears on, you're getting weaker. And his arm got weaker because he's overcompensating for that leg. So I would love to take Kirk. I would take Sam Darnold too. I'm not even going to sit here and lie to you. I just wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't sign him to a big contract unless he's going to be your quarterback of the future. But if you do sign Darnold, you got to sign a lineman with your first pick. Fuck all that. What's homeboy? That's the simp of the year. Damn, I can't. I hate my,
yeah, not Trevor Hunter.
yeah, Travis
Travis.
Hunter, simp of the year. Like all of that. I don't even want Travis Hunter. I don't want Shador Sanders. I don't want Cam Ward. I want an established quarterback. Now, what I would do, like I said, like I keep saying, I'm going to keep saying, I talked to the Falcons about this guy, Kirk Cousins, and then I probably draft dude from Alabama, Jalen Milrow,
What?
in the second round.
Okay. You got me scared right there.
No, in the second round, because I said if you draft Kirk Cousins, get another lineman because Kirk Cousins ain't running nowhere. You get what I'm saying? So I would go lineman in the first round. I would not draft any more fucking wide receivers. You get what I'm saying? Like shit, what
I
happened to
mean,
Isaiah
I mean,
Hodgins? Like we don't
I
even
mean,
like we don't need no more wide receivers.
I mean. Excuse me, y'all. But if we draft Travis Hunter, he's going on defensive. Could be a cornerback, and he's gonna play some offense
That is
as
true
well.
too. No, you're
But
right. You're right.
he's gonna be slotted in as number 2 automatically cornerback once he come in if we draft him, and he's going to
I could
be
go for that.
and he'd probably be the number 2 receiver or certain
Mm-mm.
packages or certain
Okay,
packages
yeah.
because our coach he like to do funny things. You know what I mean? I think he like
No,
to
you
be a
got that.
third
I'm just saying he ain't
defense.
doing that Iron Man shit in the NFL, bro. That Iron Man
But
shit dead.
no, yeah, he's not doing that. He's not doing that. No, he's not. He's not. But he's gonna be
No.
mostly on defense and certain packages on offense.
Yeah, like they
When
did Dion and I mean Charles Woodson. I can get that.
yeah,
I can get with
when
that.
when available. But now you got to question yourself: is he a top pick to be as a cornerback at number three?
He's
Which
he's
I don't.
rated the best cornerback in the draft.
Well,
He's the best cornerback in the draft.
because I don't know. I would pick up Hunter, but I don't think he's gonna be alive for the New York media. You know what I mean? I think he's just gonna get swallowed up. So I
Bro,
just
he
think
going
that
you heard what I said. I don't want none of
pause,
them.
pause,
I don't want none of them, bro. Because Travis
and
Hunter, bro, we gonna kill him with the simp shit that he doing.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
That right there gonna get him
mm-hmm.
killed. When he try to
Yep,
walk through there, yo, shut up, nigga, before I bone your girl. You know what I
yep,
mean? Like
yep, yep, yep. So I
that's
don't think
gonna kill.
you
That's
know.
gonna destroy his confidence right there, bro.
Now, if he go to Cleveland, I think he'd be a little bit better with that. You know what I mean? Not saying Cleveland is any softer. I won't say their things, but I just think they're not as loud as New York as far as
The
media and
media.
everybody in your face, fans and everybody. You go out to eat, you know what I
Hmm.
mean? You bump it into somebody, you gotta go to upstate New York or somewhere, you know what I mean? And you ain't doing that.
Yeah, this
You ain't
definitely
doing
ain't no damn Colorado. You gonna run into people.
that. Yep.
This is not
So
Colorado.
that's where I don't think that's going to work out at on our end if we decide to choose him, and that's the reason why I don't think we would choose him. I think they know that he's not ready for the New York media
He's not
after
built for New
shutting off
York City.
after
He
shutting
ain't
off his
built for his
Twitter
girlfriend.
after shutting off his Twitter,
Yeah, Twitter, his Instagram.
all social accounts.
Yeah, like get out of here, butt man. And I don't want to
So
do that to him because he's only 21 years old. But it's like, man, he a different 21 than we were.
hmm
So it's like, and he ain't gonna listen. And it's like you got both parents, so why you act like you was raised by a single mother? So it's like, man, you better listen to the OGs and leave her alone before you can.
right.
But all right, forget about that. Who else had a good? Oh, the Chiefs and my Texans. That was a
Mhm.
heartbreaker.
Yeah,
It was gonna
yeah.
happen though. 23-12.
I mean, it just if Houston was a complete team, then the Chiefs wouldn't have won.
It'd have
There was
been
no way
different.
that there was
Yeah,
no way the Chiefs. There was too many drop balls, pause on the wide receiver ends of Houston Texans that was inside their hands or catchable balls, pause. You know what I mean? That didn't get catch.
right.
So I just think that if again if the whole team of Houston Texans was there with Jefferson, or Stephon Diggs and Tank
Tank
Dell.
Dell.
That game would have been totally different, and Chiefs wouldn't have had a chance to go for a three-peat.
Yeah, I believe so too. And I ain't want to make no excuses because CJ didn't even say that himself. He didn't make no
Nope,
excuses. We don't make
nope,
excuses at the Ohio State University. So we'll hope to see you next year.
nope. Yep.
But
And as you can see, coaching, the team they play for their coach, the team play for each other. As long as they able to stick together, I don't see why it's not gonna be many more years they're gonna be there and surpass where they exit this year.
definitely, I feel you on that one. It's only the beginning,
hmm
but next year they're gonna have to compete again. Next year is gonna be with Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen. Either way, the AFC is off the hook, east to west. Except for the NFC East. My fault. AFC East is trash. But from north to west, AFC is fucking tough. Tough as fuck, actually. Um, shit. Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen. That was the Super Bowl. That was a good ass game, man. It came down to two fucking points.
Definitely was
I
a
want
good
to tell
game.
my boy, Don't feel bad, man. Of course, that shit gonna sting. It's gonna burn, bro. Pause. I'm talking to Mark Andrews. But that shit
Mhm.
happens. It just so happened your shit happened at the most inopportune time ever. That was just like the worst timing. And salute to Lamar Jackson being a young leader. Because he sat there and was like, hey, if I ain't lose the ball twice, we might be talking something different. And that's true too. But you
But
also
he,
got to think about the fact that
hmm
you kept him in the game and you almost got the tie.
hmm
You know what I
yep,
mean? But he
yep,
ain't gonna throw Mark Andrews in the dirt like that because Mark
nope,
Andrews is his number one receiver, to be for real.
yep. I mean, maybe not statistic wise in the last 2 years, but prior to the last for all the rest of the other 4 seasons that Lamar Jackson been inside in the league, yes,
The
Mark
league,
Jackson been his favorite target. Man, Mark Jackson and him had a very
Mark
good
Andrews.
connection. Mark Andrews, excuse me. I said Mark Jackson. Yeah, go ahead, Mark. Yeah, salute to Mark Jackson out there in La La Land right now. But yeah, Mark Andrews. Yeah,
So,
they got a connection,
yeah.
and that's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, I have no
Cool that he
issue.
threw him
I
under the
mean,
bus.
yeah, he didn't throw his man under the bus. He shouldn't have anyway. That's not how you do
No,
that. But see, Lamar Jackson should be getting he should be getting respect. People hate when I post Lamar Jackson shorts. I
I don't
should have
see.
been posting more,
I
but
don't
they
see
hate
why.
him. Exact. I mean, you know why? One of the reasons.
I mean,
One of the
yeah,
reasons why.
yeah, yeah.
Just one. But yeah, like man, it's like wow. I love. That's why I kept doing it. That's why this whole year, bro, I've been Lamar Jackson, Lamar Jackson, Lamar Jackson, Lamar Jackson. Everything is Lamar Jackson because 41 touchdowns and 4 interceptions is some shit that is hard to replicate.
Uh
He's
huh.
not gonna do that next year.
No.
That's not some shit that's done by any given quarterback any given year. That's bullshit. No, it's not. And then to throw 900 rushing yards on top of it with another 5 touchdowns. Come on, B. The respect for you got to get me saying Mark Jackson. The respect for
Mm-hmm.
Lamar Jackson got to be it needs to be up because Lamar Jackson is probably the best. He was the best quarterback this year, and it wasn't really close. Other than Josh Allen, it wasn't really close. And Josh Allen is stupendous. I'm gonna use that word. He's stupendous because he has a rookie wide receiver and Knox, and he lost Stephen Diggs, and he didn't lose a step,
Mm-hmm.
didn't lose a beat.
I,
So if Josh
I,
Allen does win the MVP, I'm not mad, but it should go to Lamar Jackson.
yeah, I think so too. But
Yeah,
it
it
should.
should definitely go to Lamar Jackson. 4,100
Yeah,
yards, 41 touchdowns, 4 picks, 4-4-4.
and not saying that he wouldn't be nowhere. I'm not talking about Lamar Jackson without Andrews, but again, I said that if it goes to the MVP of the team, well, most valuable player of that team, I think Josh Allen would get it because, like you just labeled, that he has a rookie wide receiver. Even though Cooks
His
just
personnel
mentioned,
sucks. Not sucks,
yeah,
but they
definitely,
were
yeah,
less than.
yeah, their ratings is low. You know what I mean? Compared to
Yeah, he boosted their
Lamar
shit.
Jackson. Yeah, facts.
Lamar Jackson,
Lamar
Josh
Jackson.
Allen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because Lamar Jackson, my homeboy Zay Flowers is a fucking he's a dog. He's a
Mm-hmm.
dude small stature, but he's like
Mm-hmm.
yeah he's a dog.
Yep.
Um, then he got damn I forgot, but he got well-to-do receivers. You got Zay Flowers, you
Likely,
got Mark
like
Andrews,
something likely. I don't know his first name.
Isaiah Likely. You got homeboy that played for the Eagles. I forgot his name, but he's a wide receiver over there. Played for the Eagles.
They just picked the team.
It's pieces over there. He does have pieces over there. But I mean, them numbers, man. Those numbers are just you can't ignore them. They're too loud to ignore. You can't just sit there
Mm-hmm.
and ignore 4,100, 41 and 4 with
Nope, you can't.
905. You can't ignore that. Yeah, Josh Allen had his team had a better season, but I mean, you were 2 points away from going to overtime and possibly losing it because if Lamar Jackson gets the ball again, you think they're gonna pass? No, they might pass. Maybe do a little play action after Derrick Henry runs twice. He's gonna run once. They're gonna feed Derrick Henry again, and then that's when they're gonna do the oh Zay Flowers with the 25-yard catch. Now they're in field goal range, and now they're gonna slow the ball down again. That's what made this team good. So if you hate Lamar Jackson, I mean that's a you problem. That's definitely a you problem, man. He's out the playoffs, so be happy. I shouldn't have to hear no shit about it. But who you got in the Super Bowl, bro? Who you liking?
Mm, I, I I like whatever team come out from the NFC, and I kind of think the Redskins, Commanders, excuse me, is gonna pull it off, bro.
You think they could beat Philly?
Yeah, yeah. And this is just
I
not
ain't gonna
Philly
front. I do
hater,
too.
and this is not just a Philly hater talking, but I just think
That's both
they go
NFC East.
they gonna and they always play good against each other. They always and they're gonna be in Philly, and I think it's gonna come down to who's the better quarterback. And I think they're gonna try to shut down the running game, and I think that
Not happening.
no, it's not, but you could stop him from scoring. You understand? You could
But
get
you
him
you right
going.
though, bro. You if you could maintain the rush from Philly and make Jalen Hurts be a quarterback, you can win. I'm sorry to say that, but like I said earlier, I don't think he's like elite. I could say that. I don't think he's elite, and I think it's taking too long. To me, just to me, you can call it bias. I mean, I'm talking to the people, not you. But you can call it bias or whatever. But I was a Texan fan this year, so you can't even call it bias. I ain't paying attention to the Giants since the Giants was Giants. So it's like, yeah, like Jalen Hurts is. I mean, he's capable. That's just it. Maybe a little above capable, above average, I guess. Above, he's an above average quarterback.
I
And I
kind of
think
think
C.J. Stroud already passed him.
I'll be honest with you, and not saying and as far as passing, I'd rather have their second string of who they of lately, um, be the passer if it came down to it. If I wanted Philadelphia to win, you know what I mean? Because I think he's a better passer than Jason. You know what I mean? He reads the
Who's his
plays and
backup?
some I think rookie dude, Freely. I don't remember his name, but it was a
Yeah.
dude from Pittsburgh. That
University?
no, it was the dude that was in Pittsburgh Steelers last year. Pickett, what's his name?
Oh, the one, yeah, Kenny Pickett.
Kenny Pickett was his backup at, in the season, but then like the last two games or last games that they missed it out last two games. Um,
I think Kenny Pickett
Free,
ain't shit
freely
either, bro.
Freely came in and really did his thing and won over the people of Philadelphia. So he had better play, you know what I mean? So but like, all it takes is Hurts to get hurt, you know what I mean? Then what? You know what I mean? That takes away
Yeah, because if you could
from
just
your
come in
team.
and if you could just throw somebody back there and they just do their thing. Because, I mean, man, I don't want to sound like no hater. I don't like sounding like a hater. It's just when it comes to quarterbacks, I pay attention to them, like for real, for real. And Jalen Hurts just is he's not it, man. He's just not it. Some people are good for systems. He's good for that system. It's not even the system. It's him. It's him.
But again, like we always say on all our sports shows, you gotta remember this stuff is for entertainment purpose only. So the book numbers and the bookmakers decide that too much money is at a certain place, then no, you're not going to get it. You know what I mean? And and
Yeah,
and I
that's a
kind of
fact.
think, that's how Detroit fell. Too much money was on Detroit going to the finals, going to wherever they needed to go, winning that game, winning to the NFC conference game that they couldn't pay it off, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that shit, man. Jaden Daniels, I think, well, whoever put their money on Washington, they came off.
Yeah, they
Because the
definitely
Lions were
came off.
15-2. They definitely came off.
But let's look at how many people had the Redskins getting into the conference championship. You can't just say this game. I remember the conference champion at the beginning of the season. They ask you who you're going to be in NFC.
Shit, only
You know what I
Redskin
mean?
fans probably said that. Only
Exactly.
Redskin fans.
Exactly. And that number was probably great too. You know what I mean? But but everybody was riding the Lions at the beginning of the season from last season. You know what I mean? And many fans jumped on the bandwagon as the season went on, being a
What
14
did I
and
say?
2
No, I
record.
said Philly. I think I still said Philly and I said Philly and Texas.
I
I
said
said Philly
Detroit.
and
I
Texas
know.
because I went
I
through the
know.
Texans folks there.
I think
Yeah, I
I
did
said
say that.
Detroit. I believe I said Detroit, and we're going to check the shows because I think I said Detroit at the beginning of the season, and
Yeah, probably so. It wasn't. It's not like we said bad shit. It's just
yeah,
everybody gone that we picked except for Philly.
mhm. and
And for the yeah, I said the Texans or Lamar Jackson after a while.
mhm. But you was Lamar, I mean, you was Lamar all season, but yeah, you was talking about Lamar all season.
Yeah, after
But
like week 4, because I said Josh Allen was going to be MVP, which he was showing it, and
mhm.
then fucking Lamar Jackson just got even hotter than what Josh Allen was, and it's like shit. I think I need to change my answer. But then I also thought Saquon Barkley should have got a few fucking votes too.
Mhm.
He definitely should have got a few votes. And I feel that if Saquon Barkley is not on that team,
Nope.
Jalen Hurts gets exposed
Yep.
even more.
Yep. 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 And that's what I told
Jalen Hurts is not it.
That's why I told dudes at work, like, yo, bro, if y'all still had the running back by committee that y'all have for the last 10 seasons, yeah, where y'all going? Y'all ain't going nowhere, so thank us.
Not when they did
You
shit. Because
know what I mean?
any one of them running backs, we don't give a fuck. We play a base defense and still send everybody at you.
I said, because I mean, Jalen ain't it, but yeah, he was the
Shit,
version
what if
of Joe
Saquon
Bucky.
does win a championship this year?
I'd be happy for him. I'd be mad but I'd be mad.
It's the
I'd be
Eagles,
happy
but
for
yeah,
him.
I'd be happy for Saquon. Yeah.
I'd
Shit,
definitely
I'm
be
the
mad
type
for the
that'll hope
Eagles.
that he rushes for 300 yards in the Super Bowl, wins MVP, but they lost by 3 points. Because
That'd
the
be
loser
nice
can
too.
be the MVP.
That'd definitely be nice too.
Yeah, that's how
Mhm.
I'm going. I love Saquon Barkley. I never wanted him to go, and I wasn't mad when he left because you got to do what you got to do when you playing for the not for long league.
And he
And shit,
changed,
he
and
wasted
hopefully,
like 4 or 5 years. That
hopefully he changed the outlook on how running backs looked at now. You know what I mean? And it was crazy
yeah, because
though,
they
because
get no respect.
everybody respected, this dude over in San Fran.
Christian
Um,
McCaffrey.
yeah, so, you know what I mean? And like, oh, he's the Iron Man. This, that. He gets hurt all the time, not for nothing. Even when he was at Carolina, and
Yeah, he's back at that now.
and this what he's showing off, and give Barkley a line like Philadelphia has, and then look what he goes off. He goes off. Provide the running
McCaffrey.
back.
Speaking of sons of ex Giants, you saw Lad. You pay attention to Lad
Mhm.
McConkey?
Oh, he's awesome, bro. He's awesome.
Yeah,
He is awesome.
bro.
He's putting up incredible numbers prior to the last game that he put in. I think he didn't do bad the last game either, but the 2 games before that, he was
Yeah, he
going
didn't.
off.
Yeah, Lad McConkey is for real. He's dope. Now you can't sit there and sleep on white wide receivers anymore. They will bust your ass.
Pause.
Yeah, pause. But shit, before we get up out of here, bro, shit, any more thoughts? You said Super Bowl was gonna be who?
Super Bowl gonna be who I said NFC, Washington Commanders and AFC. I don't see why Josh. Oh, it's gonna be a game. And nope. Well, it's gonna be Josh Allen. Josh Allen going to get his first championship, AFC championship.
Yeah, I got the Bills beating the Chiefs, but here they made a funny joke. They's like, um, the Chiefs have beaten Josh Allen them 3 years in a row, and they said, but it's not. This has to be Buffalo's year because it's not like Buffalo would lose 4 years in a
Four.
row.
Ha 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 ha. But
That
again,
was a gut blow. Pause.
yeah, yeah. But again,
That was a gut blow.
like I said, this stuff is entertainment purposes. Cause right before the Chargers, no, the Rams and somebody game, they had
Eagles.
on FanDuel, they had the next team winning, and then the outcome. So everybody had it. Everybody seen it. Like, oh shit, how they have? But the game didn't even start. But they had one of the teams winning, and the Vikings. It was the Vikings. The Viking game.
Okay, yeah.
They had the who the Vikings played the first game. The Redskins maybe.
Uh,
Not the Redskins. Commanders
I, was it the Commanders?
or the
It could have
Chargers.
been.
No, I think it
No, it
was the
wasn't the
Chargers.
Chargers. That's AFC.
No, I mean Rams. It probably was the Rams. Probably was the
Yeah,
Rams.
Rams
Yeah,
Vikings. I
yeah,
believe it
yeah,
was Rams
yeah.
Vikings. Yeah.
So, before the game came on, like mad hours, like that morning, like right, like in the morning, 'cause I work overnight. In the morning time, they had the Vikings winning, beating the Rams, and being set up for the next game, which I think was the Lions game, and they had the bet and the odds up there already for people to bet. But then once people, I guess, was taking notice of it or whatever, next thing you know, my man was showing me, was like, yo, look, I'm gonna show you something that's crazy, bro. And he went back on, and he was like, yo, they just took that shit off, bro. But they just had, and I heard the chatter, and someone showed me a picture of the shit. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, for entertainment purpose only, be careful, watch what people are saying, because and people of essence of odds makers and sports bettors, because they do be having the inside tracking and the inside thing. So just pay attention. What up, CeeLo?
CeeLo, what it do, bro? But yeah, I got. I'm still with the Eagles going back, and yeah, Josh Allen. I'm sick of Pat Mahomes, even though he's probably gonna go back for the fourth time or whatever time it is. But yeah, it's not even I'm sick of Pat Mahomes. I'm seeing too much shit in terms of referee and unfair plays. What it's seeming like, oh, it's hell of a coincidence. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So it's like, yeah, I'm going Josh Allen because I was with Josh Allen in the beginning. Josh Allen and well, yeah, Josh Allen versus Saquon Barkley.
Not
And who
bad
comes
pick.
out on top? Probably Josh Allen, unless you can expose his receivers for being young or not talented enough. Because Darius Slade, he's gonna put somebody in clamps. But yeah, that's about it for me. I'm about to get out of here. I gotta go get me some food for the house.
Oh, bro. Don't you got a winter storm coming out there in Georgia?
You said, "What? It's a storm?" Yeah, because my girl want to get the fuck out of here kind of early so she can go to work. I forgot I got to leave earlier than that. I probably got to leave 3:30 and get back here 4:30 so she can get the fuck on to work by 5:30 or whatever the fuck.
Oh,
Yeah, we about to
It's
get
all
up out
good.
of here. Soon we gonna be changing. Well, I'm gonna be Uncle Tony Jack Studios will be changing. We're moving to Decatur. So prepare for some bullshit over there. Well, not bullshit, but I'm gonna be on my bullshit over there. I'm gonna say that. Eagles Bills. There we go. We got another one. But yeah,
Great
appreciate you,
deal.
CeeLo. Appreciate everybody who came through, who chipped in, and who walked out. Like, sub, share.
Fact.
Appreciate you, Doc, for coming through. Look up Doc0528, like, sub, and share over there.
Fact.
And we should be back tomorrow for Yellow Tape. We on fire. We the ones in charge. 6 o'clock, potentially, most
Yeah.
likely, right?
Yeah. 6 o'clock. Wednesday yellow tape. Check us out.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a good night, good rest of the day. Stay frosty, stay smart. One.
Salute.
You see, talks like his shit don't stink, but he's cool with people. I knew he's fine. She's Uncle Jackie better. Jackie was alright. Uncle Jackie was excellent. Fucking guineas. Uncle Jackie. Uncle Jackie. Line, everybody get in line. Listen the fuck up. It's going down. Pay attention. Alright? Man, niggas in the wind, bitches in the wind, the lights in the wind, the heart in the wind, bitches in the wind, bitches in the wind, fuck you all, I'm the motherfucking general, niggas in the wind, bitches in the wind, the lights in the wind, the heart in the wind, bitches in the wind, bitches in the wind, fuck who you are. When I walk through, you don't stop, silence, remain quiet, babies don't cry, thug. Yo, I think it's time we take a fucking time out to hear what Harlem got to say. What, niggas? Harlem on the vibes. You don't want no problem with us, guys.
Middle of the game, I'm standing out in the crowd. Arms so hard, gotta stack that can't stop my vibe. Got the beats banging, speakers bumping loud. I'm the king of the game, I'm standing out in the crowd. I'm so hard, gotta stack that cash. Yellow tape wrapped around, I'm making a splash. My flow so hot, it's burning up the scene. When I step into the room, you know what I mean. Yellow tape, yellow tape, yellow tape, yellow tape. We on fire, we the ones in charge. Ain't nothing time. Turn it up, let the beat drop low. Yellow tape everywhere, it's our time to show.
Practice. I can show you practice. I can show you how to put a million in a mattress. I can show the difference between an icon and a classic. Baby in the major should be rolling in a basket. I'm advanced, and it's a lot of dance. From anywhere, my jewelry jump like John Morant. And Kif Toe shorts got me tanning with the babes. You would be a surfer if you ever had this wave. I just switch up my cabana, they throw shade. Matter top 5 and top wives, no I'm the fave. And throw them out the loop, I be mute, playing cute, nothing to say to you. Cause when I'm back home, I'm like Kyrie, I won't play with you. This is magic with the fur. Tim Duncan on the spur. Tanya Harton on the skate. This that Kobe number 8. This the kick over the head in the hand of Sue Bird. This boy's superb. All I got is 2 words.
Uncle Jackie. We out.